When your C-suite asks about your AI strategy in the next meeting, will you speak confidently or scramble for buzzwords? There's a growing expectation to leverage AI in some form of fashion to solve problems your competitors can't. The reality is that AI is inescapable and its presence in our lives will only become more pervasive. It's splashed across headlines, touted in boardrooms, and seems to be the magic sauce everyone's talking about. In this video, we're going to cut through the hype and explore the underlying factors that are making companies successful and the concepts you need to understand from a business perspective to confidently engage in AI discussions. To make these concepts easy to digest, we'll use a restaurant analogy because understanding AI is a lot like running a successful kitchen. You need the right ingredients, that's the data, skilled chefs, your algorithms, and tasty recipes, trained AI models, to serve up solutions your customers will love. So grab a seat at the table as we demystify AI. Now, before we deep dive into our analogy, let's level set some terminology you'll likely encounter. When we think of AI, the industry tends to bucket it in three categories. There's artificial intelligence, which encompasses any technology that enables computers to mimic human intelligence. Then machine learning, a subset of AI that focuses on systems that can learn from data without explicit programming. And finally, deep learning, a specialized subset of ML that uses neural networks to process information similar to the human brain. Don't worry if you don't quite understand the nuance right now. It's just important to grasp the relationship here. Now let's head into the kitchen and contrast AI with our restaurant analogy. Let's begin with the restaurant itself. This represents artificial intelligence. Picture yourself standing in front of a new restaurant called Restaurant AI, a modern establishment that combines the best of traditional service with intelligent systems. Unlike ordinary restaurants, Restaurant AI learns what you like, anticipates your needs, and adapts to serve you better with each visit. Let's walk inside and discover how this restaurant parallel works. Just as a restaurant is a system designed to serve meals efficiently, AI is also an efficient system, but instead of serving meals, it serves digital solutions. Like a restaurant manager coordinates all operations, AI coordinates multiple tasks and workflows to deliver results. A good restaurant delivers the same quality experience every time. AI delivers consistent, reliable outputs regardless of when you use it. Just as restaurants offer different dishes for different tastes, AI offers different solutions for different business problems. A successful restaurant can open multiple locations. AI can scale to handle growing demands across your entire organization. Finally, restaurants create new dishes and experiences. AI develops new capabilities and improves existing ones. Where restaurants transform raw ingredients into culinary experiences, AI transforms raw data into actionable intelligence that drives decisions and innovations across your organization. Collectively, these aspects are what makes our restaurant AI operate seamlessly, from the physical building to the service philosophy. Up next, let's explore where machine learning fits. If AI is the restaurant, then machine learning represents the culinary expertise and cooking techniques, the cuisine that makes this restaurant special. What makes machine learning unique is it doesn't just execute fixed instructions. Machine learning learns patterns from data and improves over time, just as a chef doesn't follow rigid step-by-step recipes but adapts based on feedback. Like chefs who source quality ingredients from trusted suppliers, machine learning requires clean, relevant data from reliable sources to create successful outcomes. Chefs study various cooking techniques to transform ingredients into dishes. Similarly, machine learning uses algorithms to transform raw data into valuable insights. Restaurant chefs taste test constantly and adjust recipes based on feedback. ML systems train on examples and refine their approach through iteration. Master chefs notice patterns in what customers enjoy and adapt their menus accordingly. Machine learning excels at identifying hidden patterns in data that humans might miss. And just as restaurants maintain recipe books capturing their culinary knowledge, machine learning creates trained models that encapsulate what it has learned. What makes machine learning special is its ability to learn without explicit instructions. Rather, it learns by studying thousands of examples, developing an intuition much like an experienced chef. But this also means you must have good ingredients, good data. Otherwise, you could end up with a bad tasting dish. Next, let's go deeper and explore deep learning. I hope you brought your fancy attire because we're about to explore the gourmet side of our data cuisine. Welcome to Deep Learning. This is where our digital chefs create those Instagram-worthy dishes that make the competition wonder, how did they do that? This is the hottest style of cooking right now. The technology everyone's obsessed with. Those large language models, LLMs like ChatGPT and Claude, the image generators creating art from text, the voice assistants that sound increasingly human. But what makes deep learning so special? Just as elite chefs create dishes with multiple layers of flavors that build upon each other, deep learning uses interconnected layers called neural networks that build upon the previous, resulting in novel text, ideas, and other creatives. Premium restaurants engage all your senses: sight, smell, taste, and texture. Deep learning similarly excels at processing data like images, audio, and natural language in ways that mimic human perception. Fine dining is known for certain iconic dishes. Deep learning has revolutionized specific areas like image recognition, language translation, and voice assistance. The best chefs blend artistic creativity with scientific precision. Deep learning combines mathematical rigor with surprising creativity in solving problems. Now, there is a trade-off. Michelin star restaurants require more time, equipment, and expertise. Likewise, deep learning demands more computing power, data, and specialized knowledge than simpler ML approaches. In conclusion, deep learning can seem complex and somewhat mysterious. A subject that can, well, go deep. But at least you now understand what it is at a high level and the role it plays. It's the specialized part of our AI restaurant that creates those magical experiences that customers can't stop talking about. And just like fine dining, not every business problem requires this level of sophistication. Knowing when and how to leverage deep learning will give your organization that competitive edge that keeps customers coming back for more. With our restaurant analogy now complete, you should understand the relationship between AI, ML, and DL, along with at least the fundamental concepts around each. Artificial intelligence is the complete system that brings everything together. Like a full-service restaurant, AI combines various technologies and approaches to deliver business solutions. And it creates end-to-end experiences that solve real problems just as restaurants create complete dining experiences. Machine learning are the cooking methods and culinary expertise that brings the restaurant to life. It learns from experience and data rather than following rigid recipes, discovers patterns and relationships that humans might miss, and improves over time as it processes more data, just as chefs refine their techniques. Finally, deep learning, the gourmet station that creates those headline-grabbing dishes everyone's talking about. Inspired by the human brain, neural networks process information in layers and excels at handling complex data like images, language, and audio. But it's resource-intensive and can be cost-prohibitive. Just like the cost of fine dining, make sure you're solving a problem that truly warrants the investment. I hope you enjoyed this culinary tour around artificial intelligence and will now feel more confident the next time your C-suite asks about your AI strategy. Remember, whether you're serving up simple comfort food or elaborate tasting menus, what matters most is choosing the right dish for your business needs. Bon appetit!